Welcome back. This is Rubbin Minds. Before we went on the break, we were discussing the Nigerian economy and what we can do to make sure we diversify this economy and pay back our debts as soon as possible. It is now time for us to talk about the non-oil sector that we've been talking about, and one of the areas in that particular sector that is doing well is the Nigerian entertainment industry. The evolution of Nigerian music is of particular mention this time around. You would agree with me that Nigerian music has come a long way, and right now, Nigerian music is no longer Nigerian music, not just Nigerian music, it is the global Nigerian music. Everybody is vibing to the Afrobeats. All the international celebrities, all the international artists, they all want to collaborate with our indigenous and our local artists right here. And our Nigerian musicians are doing so well abroad, selling out the biggest venues. A couple of years back, Davido was one of the first artists to shut down the O2 Arena. And right now, it seems like everybody, or most top Nigerian artists can literally do that. Ashake, who is almost 8 months into mainstream music, just shut down the O2 Arena. So to discuss the evolution of Nigerian music, for us to understand how the journey has been, where we're coming from and where we're going to, I have joining me is Stephen Chibuzo, who is a music executive and a PR consultant. Welcome to the program, Chibuzo. Chibuzo, please unmute. Welcome to the program.
Hi, welcome. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So very quickly.
All right, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're good as well.
Yeah, perfect. Wonderful Sunday. Those work, we're fine.
Very quickly, what magic happened? Can you explain what this movement is? 5 years ago, or even, let's say 5 years ago, 6 years ago, the Nigerian music was known globally, but not at this scale. So what magic really happened?
So I call this the second wave of attention. For example, Fella's era was the first wave the Afrobeat got global attention. The world wanted to listen to Fella. They really wanted to hear what he had to say and the way he talked about social justice and all of that. But this second wave is more of the sound. The global stage, they always look for the next sound. They always look for the budding sound that they think that can fit in anywhere, in any space. And the Nigerians are globally, they're entering into migrating into different countries, and this is increasing for music in those different markets. So a lot of global records and global stars want to associate with what's trending, and that's exactly what's happening. Afrobeat is trending. A lot of music fans across the world want to listen to what our Afrobeat artists are doing. They love how they can relate to what they're saying. So this is basically, it's just the affinity for what's trending and what's good on new sound, the affinity for the new sound, and that's what Afrobeat basically given to a lot of these given to the global stage in summary.
Would you attribute this huge success to social media? Platforms like TikTok, they have been very instrumental to spreading our sounds, globally. Would you attribute this huge success to social media?
Yes, because we look at the period of lockdown. If we look at the period of lockdown, during the period of lockdown, Triller, TikTok,
Right. So, like I said earlier, in 2020, just like he was saying, the lockdown, everybody had to create content from the comfort of their homes. Apparently, a lot of people took advantage from of that, and a lot of artists were just recording their sounds in the studio, and the only place that they had to put it on was social media. And that was when you saw the likes of Omale and so many people, so many artists that people would actually rate as non-A-list artists back then. They actually blew up beyond our imaginations. So Chibuzo, how instrumental is social media to the success of Afrobeats?
Social media is very instrumental to the propagation of Afrobeats because if you look at platforms like TikTok, Thriller, even Twitter, for example, it's helped our voice as African musicians, as African music executives. These social media platforms help bring our sounds to the front of the right fans, the right executive, the right label, because they go to these platforms to listen to what's new. Basically, like if you look at the period when COVID hit us a lot and people were indoors, Thriller was a very big part of it. They loved our dance steps, they loved the sounds that they could hear from our music, and a lot of the fans on the global stage became very attracted to it. They loved it, and they started seeking for other songs, looking for other artists. So yes, short music platforms, short video platforms like TikTok and Thriller helped a lot.
Chibuzo, let's now weigh in on a very hot topic, a very hot conversation currently trending on the social media space. Burna Boy, in an interview, stated that Afrobeats is a great movement. However, Afrobeats lacks content, you know, and what he's doing is not necessarily Afrobeats. How does that make you feel? Because some people believe that this Afrobeats is what gave Burna Boy the platform. His music was propagated with Afrobeats, and he shouldn't have the, you know, right to say that Afrobeats lacks content because Afrobeats sort of made him. What are your thoughts on this particular hot topic?
So I think Burna Boy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I think Burna Boy has his truth to tell. Okay. So I think Burna Boy has his truth to tell, and we cannot take it away from him. Whichever way we want to say it, as fans, as journalists, as music executives, as global music projectors, we definitely have to understand that he has his truth to tell.
He has a truth to tell.
So I personally don't hold anything against him. The truth is different to everyone.
Thank you very much. We're out of time
I think at this point.
But thank you so very much for coming on the program, Chibuzo.